We just had the largest increase in interest rates week to week in over 40 years. But I still have good news for you. So you're going to want to tune in right after this. Hey there, it's Ryan Skaggs, and this is the Mortgage Minute. Yes, from the opening, we saw the largest week-over-week increase in 40 years. So I went back over Freddie Mac's data. They've got historical data from week to week. I found a couple close ones, but nothing in relation to what we saw over this past week. So according to Freddie Mac, and you can check out the link below, I put the weekly survey according to Freddie Mac down there in the description every single week, so you can kind of follow along to see where rates have been. While you're down there, hit that like button, hit that subscribe, and click that bell icon to be notified as I'm putting out weekly videos on the channel. So let's talk about those interest rates and that increase. So we saw rates go up to 5.78 is the average according to Freddie Mac. That was up over 0.5%. That is a huge move for interest rates in just 1 week time. Now, as I kind of opened with, I do have good news. So just last week, this is mid-June, getting into Father's Day weekend, and I do have good news, is that the Fed took some drastic measures to try to help assuage the concerns of the market is the best way to put it. Now, what did they do? They actually increased interest rates, but their Fed funds rate, which will likely then, over the long term, help us kind of settle out with where interest rates are at. On the short term, it's likely going to be a tough trend of rates continuing to go up to try to slow demand down before we get to more of a level playing field with interest rates. Now, other good news I have for you is that if you are in the jumbo loan category, my goodness, is there now a dispersion between a jumbo loan and a conforming loan in terms of interest rates. So what is a jumbo loan? Jumbo loans in my market, and that is Metro Chicago, and a majority of the country, roughly 80% of the country, would fall into this exact same number. And that jumbo loan is 647,200. Now the government regulates what that number is, 647,200. So 647,201, that is a jumbo loan. That carries different rates, different policies, different procedures, different investors. When you're below that, that is a conforming loan, which means Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac, and these rates that I am sharing with you. Now jumbo loans as a whole are more portfolio-based loans. So the average, according to Mortgage News Daily, is 5.07. I'll put that link below. But basically, you're looking at jumbos in the low fives as you're looking at conforming loans, potentially, maybe a few $1,000s different, right? In the loan amount at almost 1% to 1.5% higher. So significant dispersion between those two products. Those hovered around each other for quite a while. And doing this job as long as I have, I've seen jumbos been better. I've seen them been worse. I've seen them kind of, those lines crossing. I don't think I can ever remember seeing this large of a dispersion between a jumbo loan being this much lower than a conforming loan kind of sister loan, right? So again, that difference is where you're looking in terms of price point and what your down payment is. Keep in mind, talk with a lender. Like, I have a 15% down jumbo program. So if you think you have to put 20% down and maybe your loan amount's going to be $625 and you're going to be under that limit, well, maybe by doing 15% down, there's an option to be able to get 1 to 1.5% lower in interest rates. So don't make any assumptions. Talk to a lender that's got some, different product options, not a one-stop shop like a lot of banks might have. Just, hey, one way of doing business and that's it. Talk to a mortgage banker, a lender that's going to have a lot of different options out there to hopefully find the best rate. So the trend's likely going to continue of rates starting to stabilize and or trending upwards. Again, the Fed came in and did step in to try to slow the economy down after these really powerful inflation numbers. But with that said, one thing I can tell you, at least in terms of looking at interest rates, is that dispersion between the two. So thank you so much for tuning into the Mortgage Minute. This channel is dedicated to everything mortgage, real estate, and interest rates. And I'll continue to keep you updated week to week. Make sure and hit that subscribe button if you haven't yet. Stay safe, and we'll see each other again very, very soon.